Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might feel a little direct, but I promise you, it could be the single biggest game changer in your journey towards success. We're talking about why real, meaningful success truly begins the moment you stop complaining. Now, I get it. Life throws curveballs. Things go wrong. Your boss is demanding, your project hits a snag, the traffic is awful. It's human nature to want to vent, to point out what's unfair or difficult. Complaining can feel good for a moment, right? It's like letting off a little steam. We find solidarity with others who feel the same way, and for a second, we feel validated. But here's the hard truth. That momentary relief comes at a massive cost. It's a trap, and it keeps you stuck. Think about it. What does complaining actually accomplish? Does it solve the problem? Does it change the situation? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. Complaining is passive. It's a declaration of helplessness. When you complain, you are mentally positioning yourself as a victim of your circumstances. You're saying, this thing is happening to me, and I am powerless to change it. You're handing over your power, your agency, to external forces, whether it's another person, your job, or just the way things are. Successful people, the ones who build incredible lives, businesses, and relationships, operate from a completely different mindset. They don't have fewer problems than anyone else. In fact, they often face bigger, more complex challenges. The difference is in how they respond. Instead of seeing a problem and complaining about it, they see a problem and ask, okay, what can I do about this? They see an obstacle not as a wall, but as a puzzle to be solved. This shift from a complainer's mindset to a problem solver's mindset is everything. It's the pivot from victim to victor. When you stop complaining, you reclaim your power. You stop wasting precious mental and emotional energy on things you can't control and start focusing all of that energy on what you can control, your actions, your attitude, and your response. Let's break this down. Complaining is fundamentally about focusing on the problem. It magnifies the negative. You go over it in your head, you talk about it with others, and the problem just gets bigger and bigger in your mind, like a shadow in the dark. It drains your creativity and your motivation. Why would you be motivated to act if your mind is convinced the situation is hopeless? On the other hand, when you consciously decide to stop complaining, your brain is forced to find a new path. It starts searching for solutions. Instead of saying, I hate my job, you start asking, what specific things about my job are making me unhappy? What skills can I learn to qualify for a better one? Can I talk to my manager about changing my responsibilities? What steps can I take today to start looking for a new opportunity? Do you see the difference? The energy completely shifts from passive frustration to active empowerment. This isn't about toxic positivity or pretending problems don't exist. It's not about plastering a fake smile on your face when things are tough. It's about acknowledging the reality of a situation without letting it define you. It is about being a realist who chooses to be an optimist about their own ability to create change. You can say, wow, this is really challenging, and follow it up not with a sigh of defeat, but with, so, what's my first move? Think of your energy as a finite resource, like a battery. Every time you complain, you're plugging in a device that just drains your power without charging anything. You're just leaking energy. But when you focus on solutions, you're plugging into a charger. You're generating momentum. Even the smallest step forward, the smallest action taken, creates a positive feedback loop. It builds confidence and proves to yourself that you are not helpless. I want you to try an experiment. For the next 7 days, go on a complaint fast. No complaining, not out loud, and not in your own head. When you catch yourself about to complain about something, stop, take a breath, then pivot your thought. Acknowledge the challenge and immediately ask yourself one of 2 questions. Is there anything I can do to improve this situation? If the answer is yes, then ask, what is one small step I can take right now? If the answer is no, if it's truly something outside of your control, like the weather or a global event, then the second question is, how can I change my perspective or my plan to accept this and move forward effectively? This is the practice of acceptance and adaptation, another key trait of successful people. They don't waste energy fighting battles they can't win. They adjust their sails and find a new way to reach their destination. During this week, you'll probably be shocked at how often you complain by default. It's a deeply ingrained habit for many of us. You'll notice it in conversations with friends, family, and coworkers. It's the background noise of modern life, but as you consciously opt out of it, you'll start to feel a change. You'll feel lighter, more in control. You'll notice opportunities you were blind to before because your focus was locked on the negative. When you surround yourself with other complainers, it creates an echo chamber of negativity that drags everyone down. But when you become the person who looks for solutions, you not only elevate yourself, but you also elevate the people around you. You become a leader, a source of positive energy, and someone people want to be around and work with. Opportunity is drawn to that kind of energy. So, the next time you feel that urge to complain bubble up, I want you to remember this. Complaining is a choice. It's the choice to be powerless. Choosing to seek a solution, no matter how small, is the choice to be powerful. It's the foundational mindset that separates those who dream about success from those who go out and build it. Your new life, your successful life, is waiting for you on the other side of your last complaint. Start today. Stop complaining and start building. You have so much more power than you think. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you're going to try the 7-day complaint fast. Until next time, take control and keep moving forward.